Alright class, as we are about to start, let us all stand for a short prayer to be led to us by Grace. Good morning class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Before you take your seats, kindly pick up pieces of litter that you can see inside our classroom and arrange your chairs as well. After that, you may take your seats. For me to check if you are physically present today, I have prepared here your name tags, and on the upper left of it is your group number assigned to you. So may I request this row to please stand up and get your name tags. And by the way, all Group 1 members will be seated here, Group 2, Group 3, and at the back will be the Group 4. Alright, this row, stand up. I repeat, all group members stay here. Group 2, in the middle, group 3 here, on my right side, and then at the back will be the group 4. 3. 4 though. Alright, it seems like there's a lot of members from group 3, isn't it?
Yes.
So, I decided to join this group, Denise and Kiani. Group 2. Alright, it seems like half of the class are absent today, so tell them to submit their excuse letter when they come back in my class next week. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did I give you an assignment last meeting?
Yes, ma'am.
I think today is the deadline of your assignment, so kindly bring out your assignment and pass it to the person in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, no more assignments except for absentees. So, assignment to submit late will be having, or to have a deduction. Alright? Okay, what was our last lesson last meeting? Yes, Glacio?
I think our lesson last meeting was all about distinguishing fact, opinion, and opinion.
Alright. What is an opinion? Justin.
Well, an opinion is subjective in nature. It is based on the preference of an individual, based on their perception on what matters the most to him or her.
Alright, that is correct. How about a claim? Ishar.
Ma'am, I think that a claim is a statement that may either be proven factual or not, depending on the evidence that will be presented by an individual. So, that is my perspective.
And the last one, which is a fact, a relay.
A fact is a statement, a fact is a statement that supports or presents evidences to the statement.
Alright, all your answers are correct. Now I will show you some statements, and then I want you to raise your right hand whether it is a fact, and then left hand if it is an opinion, and you're going to stand up if it is a claim. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Here is our first statement. Everybody please read.
Face-to-face classes provide a better learning experience than online classes.
Okay, what is that? Alright, that is. Next.
According to the Department of Education, English is a core subject in the senior high school curriculum.
How about that? Yes, that is a fact. And last.
Media literacy is essential for students in the digital age.
What is the answer? Everybody stood up, so that is correct. That is alright. After our review or discussing our past lesson, we will be having our engaging activity entitled It's Showtime. You will be acting as our Madlang Showtimers. That's why the activity entitled Score Mo, Sagot Mo, Show Mo. So, representatives from each group, I want you to come here in front to get your letter cards. Come here in front. And the group 4. Alright, here is the instructions. Everybody please read.
There are
Again, 1, 2, 3, go!
There are questions, and each question has 4 choices. A, B, C, D. Each group will be given letter cards. After reading the question, show by raising the letter card that corresponds to your answer. Be quick and confident. Let's see who gets it right.
Are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. You are already have the letter cards, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, this is what's the problem part? What's your concern part? Anyway, let's move forward. Here is my first question. Group 1 is with
What do you do when you support a position using reasons and proof?
and also the choices.
A. Ignore. B. Defend. C. Observe. Or D. Repeat.
Sagot mo, show mo. Group 1.
Here.
Where is the answer? Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. You are the Group 3, right? Group 3 is, that is group, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes, that is group. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3, Group 4. Let's see your answers if it is correct. That is correct. Next, Group 2, Penny. Read the question.
What do you call your position or viewpoint on an issue? A. Stand. B. Opinion. C. Topic. D. Fact.
Sagot mo, show mo. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. That is letter A. Third question, Group 3.
What do you call a topic or problem that people discuss or debate? A. Claim. B. Idea. C. Issue. D. Belief.
Sagot mo, show mo. Group 1. Alright, that is C. Next, fourth question. Please read Group 4.
What are the reasons you give to support your stand? A. Examples. B. Opinions. C. Statements. D. Arguments.
Okay, what is your answer? Sagot mo, show mo. The correct answer is argument. And Everybody please read.
What do you call the facts or data used to support your arguments? A. Proof. B. Details. C. Evidence. D. Resources.
Sagot mo, show mo. The answer is letter C. Evidence. Okay, so based on the answers class, what is our lesson for today? I actually added some words to complete the quiz and for you to identify the lesson or the new lesson that we are going to discuss today. Yes, Lassie.
So, based from our topic for today, our topic is defend the stand on an issue by presenting arguments supported by evidence.
Let's see if you are correct. Exactly. Everybody, please read our new lesson.
Defend a stand on an issue by presenting arguments supported by evidence.
And these are the following are expected from you at the end of our lesson. Everybody, please read.
Analyze the use of logical, emotional, and ethical appeals in an argumentative text. Value the importance of using credible evidence in defending a stand on an issue, and present a stand on a given issue using reasonable arguments supported by properly cited evidence.
Okay, before we proceed to our discussion, first, I want you to be guided with our classroom rules. Everybody, please read our classroom rules.
Respect everyone. Focus and learn. Do your best. Create and collaborate. Display a positive attitude.
Okay, for us to have fun and productive learning experience, I want you to be guided with our classroom rules. Okay, let's have our discussion now. In academic and professional writing, taking a stand on an issue is not based on personal feelings alone. A strong position must be supported by clear reasoning, credible evidence, and proper organization. So the following are the steps in presenting arguments to defend or support or stand on an issue. Number one is making issue criteria. Class, before defending a stand, first must choose an issue that is appropriate and debatable. So a good issue, class, is, everybody please read,
Has two or more opposing sides. Is relevant to society, school, or current events. Can be supported by facts and evidence, not opinions alone.
okay, we have a lot of issues, especially here in our country. So, Grace Lee, provide an example of an issue.
So, an issue that I have gotten on the class
Of corruption. How about Ashby? Okay, how about Kevin?
I think one good issue, and one issue that is relevant today is the impeachment of our vice president.
Alright. Actually, there's a lot, isn't it, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Especially when it comes to social and political issues. Number two is collecting evidence from properly cited sources. So arguments become credible when they are supported with or by reliable sources. So evidence should come from, everybody please read,
Academic journals, government publications, reputable news organizations, books or educational websites.
okay. Have you seen one of this? One of the following?
Yes, ma'am.
And where we see this evidences mostly? Social media. Okay, on the media sources. So there are also types of evidence. We have the statistics, research findings, expert opinions, historical facts. So writers must properly cite their sources using an accepted citation style. For example, APA. And that is for what? Avoid plagiarism. That is correct. Avoid plagiarism and to strengthen the credibility. Alright? Next is making an appeal to your audience. Effective arguments persuade readers through appeals. And these appeals take note class that it is also known as strategies, rhetorical strategies. And there are actually three appeals to begin with, logical appeals. So let's have an oral recitation since you are under Hume's strand, or let's say being a humanist or humanista. What is your understanding about logical appeals or logos? Please read and explain just for me.
Okay. Logical appeals, logos. Use facts, data, and logical reasoning. Show cause and effect relationship. Example, presenting statistics to prove the impact of social media on student performance. Now what I can understand about logical appeals is that you do not utilize or you do not fully depend on your stand or your opinion or your emotion. You have a foundation such as what is stated in the definition. You have foundations such as facts, data, and logical, and you must have a logical reasoning in order to back your arguments or your opinion that you are about to write in your argumentative text.
Alright. Very good, Destiny. What group are you?
Group one.
Your group will be given additional time. Alright, the second one. The second appeal is emotional appeals or pathos. Let's give a chance to recite from group 3. Anyone from the group 3? Corel? Read and explain.
Emotional appeals or pathos appeal to the audience's feelings, values, or concerns, should support, not replace logic. Example, describing how cyberbullying affects students and content. Now from my perspective, it appears that this emotional appeal is when we support our arguments with real life experiences of those students or those individuals who are actually a part of such studies or such issues that matters to society. For example, in the given situation wherein we use real life experiences of those students who actually experience cyberbullying in order to support a stand or an argument.
Alright, for being a well-known debater, Miss Carell. So, your group is? Me. You want to give it an additional 5 points for our. And for our third appeal, which is ethical appeals or ethos, who wants to recite, read, and explain? From group 2, Kani? Adenis.
Yes.
Alright.
Ethical appeals establish credibility, trust, show fairness, honesty, and responsibility. For example, using reliable sources and acknowledge opposing views respectfully. So from what I understand about ethos is that ethos is how we convince people they're worth listening to. So if people trust the source, they're more likely to trust the message.
Alright, that is correct. From group 2, right, Denise? I think group 4 wants to have additional points as well. So I want Grace Lee to differentiate the 3 appeals.
So we have 3 different appeals. So the first one is logos, which anchors are more on the facts or credible sources. And then we have the pathos, which is actually more on the emotional aspect of the argument. And for the ethos is the credibility of the one or the source or the speaker for us.
Alright, thank you so much, Grace Lee. Your group as well will be given additional 5. Alright, did you understand the 3 appeals class?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, to complete the steps, here is number 4, organizing your key points or arguments. First is introduction. You need to introduce the topic or issue. You also need to provide background information and then clearly state your stand or position. And then your arguments. Present your main points and then support each point with factual evidence and then directly explain how the evidence supports your stand. And then number 3 is counter argument. You need to acknowledge the opposing view, but refute it using logic or evidence. And then the most important thing to do is you need to show why your stand is stronger. Okay? And then conclusion, you need to summarize key arguments clearly or restate clearly your stand and end with a strong insight, recommendation, or call to action. So those are the steps in defending or presenting arguments to defend or support a stand on an issue. Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here a copy of a complete example using the issue of poverty. So I want you to get one and plug. I want you to get one and pass. Alright, I want you to read that comprehensively, class, and identify the following: logical appeals, emotional appeals, ethical appeals, evidence, and citations. Using your pen, highlighters, or anything for as long as you label it correctly. Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, actually. Yes. Let me get your one. Okay, you can. Class, be serious on identifying the following steps because that will be recorded as one of your major activities in the day. That will get you 25 points. Are you done, class?
Yes.
Or not yet? Some of your classmates are not yet done, so I will give you additional 2 minutes to finish your out. want you to exchange papers with your seatmate. Carefully check their answers because each answer is equivalent to 5 points. Overall, that will be 25 points. Okay, so here is the logical appear. Group 1, please read.
Corruption discourages foreign investment and misuse public funds that should be allocated to essential services such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Countries with high levels of corruption tend to experience lower economic growth and increased poverty. Corruption reduces the effectiveness of public services and removes trust between the government and the people.
Okay, carefully check their answers and you may now check if their answers are correct. So the first one, which is the logical appeal. Make sure that there are 3 as well, logical appeals on their papers. 1 is missing 4 points. 2 is missing, that is 3 points. And if none, of course, that is 0. Next is emotional appeal. Group 2, please read.
Corruption weakens public trust and deepens social inequality. Those who cannot afford bribes are denied basic services. Normalizing corruption allows injustice to continue.
Alright, you may now check the answers of your seatmate. Alright, next is ethical appeal. Group 3, please read.
According to Transparency International 2023, the World Bank 2022 states that, acknowledging the opposing view, some argue that corruption is unavoidable and has become part of the system.
Check the answers. And for our evidence of the text, group 4, please read.
Countries with high levels of corruption tend to experience lower economic growth and increased poverty. Corruption reduces the effectiveness of public services. Countries that strictly enforce anti-corruption laws achieve better governance and sustainable development.
Carefully check your answers. And for the last one, which is citations, everybody please read.
Transparency International 2023, World Bank 2022.
Alright? Check their answers. And if you are done checking their answers or their activity, return the checked paper to your seatmate. And you may now pass it in front of the person. Pass it to the person in front. Okay, this will be recorded class as your one of the major activities for today. Alright, I think you are more than ready for your next task.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
And for your group activity, it is entitled Stand Your Ground. And here is my instructions. Everybody please read.
Take a stand on a given issue by stating whether your group is in favor or against it. Provide clear evidence. You will be given 5 minutes for preparation and 2 minutes for presentation.
Alright, representatives from each group. You may get your materials here in front. For group 1, group 2, and group 4. And your timer starts. Next presentation. Next, you're going to write your answer on Manila paper. Going to analyze it. Going to write this time. You have it next. Last 1 minute class. Group 1, be ready to present your output. Group 1 to present their output.
everyone. So we are Group 1 and we are tasked to take a stand on a particular issue that is very timely and relevant in today's generation. So we are tasked to talk about the frequent absences of various or numerous politicians in Senate, if I'm correct. Okay. So as you can see here, among those politicians who have the most absences were Bato de la Rosa, Camille Villar, and Alan Cayetano. And as Group 1 and as citizens of the country, we truly believe that we truly we are against these excessive absences among government officials, especially senators. Why? Because we truly believe that politicians should serve its constituents, and absences prohibit them to do so. And to compare it to a minimum wage earner or minimum wage Filipino earner, and to compare it to a politician who is frequently absent in various sessions in Senate, that is unacceptable. We have various evidences that supports this stand. First, senators are elected by the people to create laws, attend important meetings, and represent the concerns of citizens. Frequent absences may affect the quality of public service and decision-making in the government. Because, of course, how can you create a law if you are not entirely present in the process of creating it? We do believe that in order to create effective and functioning legal basis in the country, one must be present and one must be capable to attend the meetings that demand their presence. Second, if a senator consistently misses session and meetings, important national issues may not be properly discussed or addressed. Their absence can also delay the approval of laws and policies that could benefit the public. So in the end, we want you to believe that. We want you to be on our side that government officials receive salaries funded by taxpayers. So citizens citizens expect them to fulfill their duties responsibly and consistently. Thank you.
Group 1 remains standing as you will be rated by Group 2, 15 points for their output and 15 points for their presentation. Group 2, what is your final grade for them? For their output,
15.
and for their presentation.
15.
Alright. Thank you so much, Group 1. You may now be seated. Other groups will present their output next meeting. So, if your output class, and I have here a quote, and this is our quote of the day. In a democratic society, every voice matters, but only those supported by truth can create meaningful change. What is your understanding about this quote? Grace Lee.
In a democratic society, every voice matters, but only those supported by truth can create meaningful change. Of course, when you speak, you have to also provide evidences that is factual and at the same time came from reliable sources, because that will encourage or persuade the other people to believe in what you also believe.
Thank you so much, Grace Lee. The meaning of the quote is, everyone has the right to express their opinions, but opinions become powerful only when they are based on facts and truth. In a democratic society, real and lasting change happens when people speak responsibly and support their views with credible evidence. So based on our discussion and activities today, class, defending a stand on an issue requires clear reasoning, credible evidence, and proper citation. A strong argument is based on appeals, ethical, logical, and emotional appeals, but also respecting opposing views. Now that we are done with our discussion and activities, it is your time to share what have you learned. So earlier I gave you blank cards, isn't it?
Yes,
ma'am.
So I want you to write what you have learned today as I posting the wall of learning. Once you are done, you may now paste the blank cards. No more? Alright, I want her to remain standing as she will read what she have learned today.
Today I learned about the importance of speaking up about different issues, as well as the importance of using factual or evidence-based information to support an argument that we have. Because it is important that we support what we claim to be true with concrete evidences, so as to prove that our arguments are indeed factual.
Thank you so much, Carol. I think you are now ready to take your quiz to test your overall understanding of our lesson. So that one at pass. Are you done, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, exchange papers with your seatmate again. And here is the key correction of your quiz.
And so,
Are you done checking?
Yes, ma'am.
You may now return the checked paper of your seatmate. Alright. Let me know your scores. You got a perfect score. How about 9, 8, 7? Alright, the passing score is 8. Congratulations, everyone. For your assignment or homework, this is your homework where I stand now. So don't worry, I will send this the instruction of your assignment in our group chat. So this is our criteria, which also be sent in our group chat. Okay, so before we end, of course, I won't forget to compute your scores. So for group 1, they got 35 points. This is only for today, since they presented up group 3. Okay? And then group 2, group 3, group 5, group 4, they got 5 points. Alright? So group 1, you may now claim your prize here later on. So that's all for today's class. Thank you so much for listening, for your active participation. Goodbye, class.